Man, what up? What up? We here. Reg, we here. What's happening, baby? What's going on?
What up, though? Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Happy to be here on this, I guess it'll be a Monday afternoon, Monday evening, so forth and so on.
Yeah,
Glad to be here.
Absolutely. I already time stamping this. Hey, man, look at here. Look at who we got right here, man.
Right.
I'm not going to say two of my favorite. I'm going to say my two favorite.
Okay.
Two favorite basketball players in 2026 going into college, man. First off, man, I want to introduce them, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's
they need a proper introduction.
Yeah. So let's go with two-time state champion, right? State champion MVP, right? You went to the championship game 3 times, right?
3 years in a row.
Three years in a row, something like that, right? One of the all-time scorers in Bryant history, if not the top scorer in Bryant history. Am I wrong?
His brother probably outscored.
Nah, I can't. RJ got it.
RJ got it? Okay. All right. If I'm not, I know for sure assist leader.
Okay.
I know for sure steals leader.
Probably,
I know for sure charge taker.
Yeah.
Right? Man, listen, one of my favorite guys, I probably will call him MJ, right? That's an inside joke that me and him got, and we're going to break that down eventually. But, man, one of my favorite players, man, beautiful personality, great young man, Mr. CB Camarion Bead is in the back.
Give him a round of applause.
What up, CB? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I can't complain. I'm blessed for y'all having me on this show, and I really think it's a great opportunity for us to be on here and talk about some of the things y'all want to ask and that most people don't know about us. So.
Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely.
And then the next guy. The next guy. I don't even know if I want to introduce him, man, because I might be mad at him. He tearing up my truck and everything. But no, man, listen. State champion.
Yes, sir.
State champion MVP.
Yep.
Right? Listen, 28 points a game, 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds a game. Brought Parkview from a 4.5 win season.
That's an inside joke.
To a 28 win season, 28-5 from 4-25. Two-time Pangos MVP, right?
Yes, sir.
My guy. If he wasn't my son, he'd still be my guy, man.
Right.
But man, listen, Mr. Jacob Lanier, y'all give it up.
Give it up for Big Jake.
Yeah, man, how you doing, Jacob?
Doing good, man. Good to see y'all. Good to be here. Finally got to see you. I've been watching the podcast for a while. Finally glad to be on the podcast.
Man, so your demographic watch the podcast too?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, okay. All right, cool. I thought it was the 35 and up, the 28 and up.
These young people, man, that's all they own. They own their phones all the time.
They own their phones
all the time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. But we here, Reg. You got a whole lot of stuff.
So Jay,
talk about.
like you're saying, man, one of the things, and I'll tell you guys, each and every guest that we try to have on the podcast, on the JayNReg podcast, we try to give you guys an opportunity to allow people to know some things.
No, that ain't what you say. You say pop your shit. Yeah, say man, don't we got the guys on here now. You on
give you an
PG-13.
opportunity to pop your shit and tell the people a little bit about yourself, some things that people may not know, just some things that we need to learn about you moving forward in your career. Again, Jason went over some of your accolades and that sort of thing that you've done in high school, but both of you all have moved on to the next level.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To the next level, to the point. When I say next level, we're talking about Division I, high major basketball for both of you all. Both of you all have done pretty much everything on the high school level that can be done. And now you guys are college athletes. Let's talk a little bit about that. How does it feel to be a college athlete? We'll start with you, CB.
It's exciting, it's fun, but at the same time, it's now like a job. You know what I'm saying. You one step closer to being like a professional, and you learning to be more of a professional. Like this is the next step, or the step before to being professional. So, I just kind of think it's like learning it all over again, and I'm just excited to see in what this experience of college can teach me and what I can learn from it for sure.
What about you, Jake?
Yeah, same thing CB said. It's more of a job, but it's still fun. It's a lot of freedoms that being in college gives you, but it's also a lot more responsibilities, and it can be super easy, or it can be super hard. It's just the way you make it, and everything is put in place for it for you to have a great experience. You eating good. Everything is right there. So it's been really cool.
So these workouts, man, like people always say, when you're in middle school, wait till you get to high school, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
They say stuff like, man, when you get to high school, wait till you get to college. Now, you guys are it's a particular situation because you guys are freshmen, right? And y'all are competing against guys that are 23, 24. I know, Jacob, you got 2 or 3 guys on your team that's married, right? Like with real life grown men, right?
Families.
Yeah, so tell me, how is it going practice wise? What's going on with that?
Shout out my guy Ty. He just got married over the weekend,
Yeah,
over the
Ty-
summer.
Ty Robinson?
Ty Robinson got married.
Man, y'all slow down, man. Slow down.
I would just say practice is a lot more detailed than like high school and middle school. It's a lot more demanding. I would just say learn to listen and learn to be like a sponge of knowledge, because there's certain things other players can teach you, not that the coach can, because it's different than being on the floor than being able to see things around you. So, I learned a lot from the guys that's been around me this summer. They teach me a lot. We all compete, so we all hungry. We all want the same thing, and I think that's a good thing about our team. We just got to find it and just gel more. But I think throughout the season we'll be fine for sure. Yeah.
Just practice, man. It's definitely a different level than high school, middle school. And what's crazy is practice does not start when practice starts. Practice starts the night before when you watch a film, or the sleep you got to get. It's a lot of things that you got to be in the right mental space to even compete in practice. It's so mentally demanding that you have to be ready. You have to be alert. You have to do everything just with effort, and it's so much different than high school. That even with my high school, I went to Parkview with Coach Harrison, so every day we was running, conditioning and stuff like that, and defense. It's like the opposite. It's so much more mentally demanding. The coach gonna say it once, and if you don't get it,
First time instruction is what they call it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
First time instruction.
It's different. It's different.
And then they don't even say it to you. They might say it to
Yep.
Reg,
Yeah.
and now everybody got to get it, right? It ain't like you get a turn, then you get a turn, then you get a turn.
Not at all. It's he might demonstrate it one time, or we do this thing before stretching, before practice. We do stations where he's showing us these different things that we're gonna do in practice, and he expects most Coach Nate. He's the assistant coach. He's the defensive coordinator, pretty much, and he expects us to know this when we get to it in practice.
So when you say mental, this is for either one of you all. When you say the mental aspect of the game, do you guys feel like mentally you've gotten to the point where you've gotten a little bit more comfortable to just kind of play, and you're not always thinking? You're not always thinking, okay, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to go here, or I'm supposed to say this, so forth and so on, as opposed to just reading and reacting and playing. You guys feel like you've gotten a little bit more comfortable with that?
I would say yeah, because I would say my first couple of weeks, I was just overthinking it, and when it's really just
still basketball.
Yeah, it's basketball.
Still basketball.
And I was just I felt like I had to play faster, but it really wasn't that. It was just slowing the game down mentally, you would say. It's just being patient, timing and cutting is everything got to be so efficient. So.
Absolutely. Still having fun, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing about it: the game of basketball, if you're not having fun, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna show.
It's gonna show.
If you're not having fun, and if you're thinking, if you're playing a game and you're just thinking every single play, what step here, what step there, then you become a step too late.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I talk about it all the time, even from little pups. You know what I'm saying? I would always cringe when I would see young people playing the game of basketball and not able to have fun with it because they were worried about what their parents are going to say, or worried about the coach, or just worried about stuff that they should be worried about, when you should just be able to play the game freely and having fun doing it.
Mhm.
And it's good to hear it's good to hear you guys say that I've gotten to this point now. I've gotten to the point where I'm a little bit more mentally comfortable with playing the game of basketball and having some fun. Because you guys can only, Jason has seen it. He's been a coach.
Yeah.
I've been around some D1 athletes that travel all over the country with D1 athletes, so forth and so on. What you guys are about to experience is something you will never forget in your life.
Yeah.
You'll never forget in your life. You know what I'm saying?
They call these the good old days.
Yeah.
And y'all are entering into the good old days, right? And so what surprised you when you first got there? I know you talked about just how the game went and how you had to slow yourself down. Give me something that surprised you. Jacob, you mentioned something about food, and I'm not telling you to talk about that.
Yeah.
But what you got there and it's like, wow, this how it worked right now?
Yeah.
I'll just really say, and this was kind of like a big thing at Bryan, like culture and the way we go about things. Like, even it don't matter how early in the morning it is, it's 12 people on the court that's energetic all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and I just feel like if you want to have a winning season or like a winning team, and like you know how to win, like that is a mandatory thing that you have to have. Like, because energy creates so much. Like, it can determine what type of day you have at practice for, like, as a team. And like, if you keep that energy up, like regardless of your team is losing in the scrimmaging, or like just regardless of the day that you're having individually,
Yeah.
the team collectively is having a great day, and you can have a great practice, and coach is not just like, hey, we need to pick this up, we need to pick that up, but we already had the energy that's already picked up. So I would just say, like, the energy that's from start to finish is a big thing.
Yeah.
I would say the thing that surprised me the most, just the level of shooter there is, like the caliber of shooter, like it's really levels to shooting for real. Like, it's like my team, we specialize on outside 3-point shot, and like there's people that you just know is going in. Like, it's so
It's a bucket.
Lay up.
They get a good look. It's a bucket.
Yeah.
And there's some people that don't even need to be a good look. Like Price Sanford, like he's crazy. I don't understand how he does that. And he's just, every time he like, and he doesn't even, if y'all get a second, go look at his jump shot. Like, he doesn't even need a 1-2. He just needs one and shot. And it's just
catch it and let it go.
It's crazy. And just adjusting to being able to close out to that is crazy. Because we got guys that are 6'10", and he's a 4. You gotta guard that, and you gotta close out to that, and it's different. It's different.
Yeah, Price is, for you guys that don't know, 6'7". He's a junior this year, but he was entered into the draft, but he ended up taking his name out. Was projected to be a second-round draft pick, and he come back to Nebraska, and so this is Price's team, right? In terms of, man, get the ball to Price, make sure Price is getting his looks. And so, man, you're right, Jakes. It is something about shooting that it's an art, right? Guys have to be able to knock shots down.
Both of you all, CB, I heard you say something about culture and playing for Coach A.
Yeah. Shout out Coach A.
Shout out Coach A. Playing for Coach A. And Jacob, you playing for Coach Harrison. You guys played for probably a couple of the most hard-nosed coaches that are in the high school ranks, so forth and so on. Talk a little bit about how it was playing for them, and how playing for them, again, kind of like what you said with your culture, helped you with your transition on the college.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's completely different. Coach Harrison is like the complete opposite of Coach Fred.
Shout out Coach Swole. What up, Swole?
He said complete opposite.
Complete opposite. They night and day.
Coach Hoiberg don't yell. If he yelled, that's when you know something.
Yeah.
You're doing something bad. It's really Coach Nate, and Coach Nate's one of, if not my favorite coaches up there. He resembles a little bit of Coach Harrison, but like, it's not the same level,
Yeah.
And yeah, it's different. Coach Harrison will yell at you the whole practice. But nah, Coach Nate, Coach Fred, they expect you to get it, and if you don't get it, it's just all right. You go sit down.
Somebody else gonna get it.
And if they stop coaching you,
right,
then that's when you know it's a problem.
that's when you know it's a problem. Absolutely, absolutely. And you with Coach A, and then you playing for Coach Shulman now.
I mean, Coach A is insane.
Coach A crazy.
Coach A is
He's
insane.
different.
That's my guy.
And, like,
That's my
he
guy.
admit it though, like he know that's, you know, he's open to like what goes on outside of basketball and that life. But him and Coach Shulman, like, I haven't really seen Coach Shulman just like, you know,
Cause y'all summer workouts.
yeah,
right
but
now.
I know he got it for sure.
Yeah.
But I would say, just like Jake said, like, they completely different for right now.
Yeah.
I know, like, with Coach A, like, if he can tell you a couple of times, like, if you might not get it, we'll see if he really want it, but he'll still come back to you. And I know Coach Shulman loves helping, like, younger and older players.
Mm-hmm.
So, they similar. They got their similarities and all that, but hey, Coach A is insane. Like, he demand greatness. Like, it's no other way, like, to win it. Like, you can't take the elevator with him.
Right.
You got to take the stairs.
Yeah.
You on the first floor to the
work.
50th floor. So, like, just having that type of coaching around me and all my life, really, like, and I know Jake been around that too. It just raises your ability to play basketball. Like, it kind of make you more insane too. Like,
Yeah.
like, you get to the level where, like, I'm at, and I know I'm not like where Jake at or anything.
Nah, man,
but,
we're not doing that, bro.
It's just like, you see guys that you know got it, and they come in practice and they feel like, man, I ain't trying to. That just drive me insane because I'm like, hey, bro, like, it's kids out there that's like
Love
me,
that
I'm
opportunity.
yeah, like you
Love that
where I
opportunity.
want to be. Like, come
Right.
on, like, if you don't want it, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Like, that's as simple as that. Like, and he loved dogs. Like, and that's just one thing Coach A can't get away from. Like, he know how to coach dogs, he know how to tame dogs, but he also got that fine line where, like, I can let you off the leash, but at the same time, if I can't coach you hard, then I just can't let you go out there and just be who you is as a person. Like, I can say that about Coach A. He let me rock out all 4 years.
Absolutely.
Regardless of how many texts I got, the fouls, or...
Not CB, not a tech.
Yeah. But Coach A, like, he emotional for the game just like the rest of us is, like, in certain ways. So I just think
he's very, very involved in the game.
Hey,
like,
man.
he gets engulfed into the game,
yeah.
almost to a fault sometimes.
Yeah, you want to talk about one of my favorite coaches? Of course, the best is Coach Harrison.
Yeah.
He's the best.
You'd have to fight him.
Yeah, I had to fight him. But one of my all-time favorite is Coach A. Man, I got a chance to talk with him and meet with him on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
Man, great, absolute great dude. Military mindset, and that's just it is what it is. Yeah. He's always going to be a winner. He's always going to be an overachiever. You mentioned something, CB, and I'm not letting you do that. We here at Arkansas, a lot of times we're a little bit behind in terms of recognition, exposure, things of that nature. I'm going to say this. This is one of the better players in the nation.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
I have no doubt that he's going to go to UCA and go and
things.
dominate, get on the floor early, get on the floor and find a way to stay on the floor. I think sometimes, man, if you were in Texas or you were in New York, or if this young man played in
West Coast
Cali,
yeah.
He's one of the top guys in the nation. And that's what we were chasing with some of the movements that we were doing with Jacob, is knowing that this place around here, you're not going to get your name as right? They'll highlight a player or maybe two, right? But it's once it gets past that first one, it gets really dim. So, man, I'm not letting you do that. Man, this is a house right here, one of my favorite ever. I'll say this. This leads me to my next question. Arkansas has a lot of underrated players, right? If you had to name a player in 26 or even 27 or 28, one of the kids, maybe even 25, that you were like, man, now that kid a player, he's just underrated. Mm-hmm. Who was a kid that you saw was like, man, now he got it. He just opportunity didn't happen, or it hadn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? Is that y'all got anybody in mind that y'all can speak to?
I think it was some crazy people in 25.
Mm-hmm.
25 is loaded.
We had some crazy people in 26.
26 loaded too.
Yeah. Or somebody that you went up against, and no matter what level or what his ranking was or what people thought of him, you knew he was going. If you wasn't on your, if you wasn't on your A game, he was going to embarrass you.
Yeah, I'll
going to embarrass you.
I'll start. I'll say mine, the one that I think is underrated, and I think he's going to get a lot of stuff that he needs, is this guy sitting to the right of him.
Yeah.
Man, he's the MVP of the state championship game, 6'8", right? But I think that his better days are ahead of him. And that's one of the best compliments somebody can give you is, oh man, you got some really good basketball in your future, right? And he's a stud too. So man, man, big time players. But my bad, Jake, you were about to say?
Remember the guy from Farmington a couple of years ago? I was with my Mel. Lane Taylor.
Lane cracking. Lane cracking.
He came to
He's
UCA.
one of the ones.
We had some runs. It was like some private stuff because Cam was in the city. He came and we was just playing.
The dude just know how to play basketball.
He missed one shot the entire time. And so like we do like free throw to like verify your win.
Yeah.
He gets to the free throw line. He was like, I probably didn't touch the ball in like 2 months. Like, whoa!
Wow.
I'm like, that's crazy. Like he's shooting a cover off the ball. He moving without the ball. He got it with the ball. It's just kind of insane to see people just have it all. Like, and he a small guard, so it's like his shooting ability is crazy too.
Yeah.
Like, and his finishing low-key underrated.
Yeah.
But
So,
if I would have to say, I would say, I think Aiden got it for sure. Hansberry,
yeah.
Well, I didn't see him. We didn't all grew up together, and we all didn't seen it. And just to see him like where he is now, I know this ain't where he want to be, but I know what he got going on in the future. He for sure can get that. He didn't develop so much more, and like he didn't got his body right. He didn't got stronger, taller.
Y'all remember that run over there? Y'all remember that run over there, Curtis White Gym? He was the best player on the floor. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely has the potential to. That would be one of those ones. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Aiden gonna get there. Seeing what he does every day.
Yeah.
2 days every day. He's getting strength. He's getting shots up in the morning. He's gonna get there for sure.
Yeah.
But now going back to Lane, I remember 9th and 10th grade, 9th grade especially, like, it wasn't like I feared him.
Yeah.
But the way they was talking about him on the scout, and the way he was looking on film, it was like eye opening. Like to see what that he made reads on the ball that just didn't make sense. And he was shooting like NBA level now in the 11th grade.
Yeah.
It was crazy to see that.
Yeah.
And to his credit, I'll say this about Lane Taylor. To his credit, and Jason, you probably would agree with this one here. Lane has been a gym rat since he was this big.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a gym rat. He's been in the gym with his dad.
That's a coach. Yeah.
Dad's a coach.
Yeah.
But a lot of the things that Lane does is because of absolute brilliant coaching.
Yeah.
Absolute brilliant coaching. Of course, he has to be a player. He's got to make the shots. But coaches put him in position to be special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they got some crazy plays.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
I saw them play against Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, in the States.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh my God, man.
I'm just looking, I'm like, bro, how do you even think of stuff like this?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
put 3 people in the corner?
There you go.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
set a
yeah.
screen and he threw it over the top of
Yeah,
it.
like, how do you
Well, that
think
one
of
play
it?
they run all the time, like they gonna go back door and they throw the alley oop.
And he's shooting.
Like he's shooting
from
from the alley-oop.
from the free throw, from the volleyball line.
Yeah.
But man, it's a couple of things that was said that I want to make sure that we're communicating. I do want, because I know these guys are going to bring a younger demographic to watching the show.
Yeah.
And what we try to do is we try to give game. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk some shit. We're going to do our thing.
Yeah.
But I think what happens nowadays, man, guys, they feel like D2, D3, NAIA, they look at it like it's not the
frown
thing,
upon it.
right?
Frown upon it.
I heard y'all say he gonna get there. He not where he want to be. And respect to that. Everybody want to fight. Keep fighting until you get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Of course, that's getting paid to play this game.
Yeah.
But with the way the thing is working right now, there's not enough scholarships.
Yes.
Right? There's not enough scholarships. There's not enough seats for everybody to get a seat. Now, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, there's no doubt that Aiden Hansberry is a Division I player. I think he's a Division I player now. I think people missed on him now.
Yeah.
But what happens is you got guys that are coming back, the 25-year-olds, the 24-year-olds, and so now that takes up seats on the bus. And sometimes coaches, they look at it like, unless he's an absolute lock, and I'm moving on from the Aiden situation because I don't want to get it confused. Unless person is a lock, we'd rather take the 23-year-old, right? Because we know the 23-year-old is not going to get homesick. Right. He's not going to get, those things, first girl, really, really strong girlfriend, free time, all that stuff. So they're looking at it saying, I'd rather bet on the kid that's a little bit more of a less of a risk, right? And so, man, like you
say about the Sanford kid.
Yeah.
Anytime the Sanford kid let the ball go,
man, it's a bucket. It's a bucket.
It's a bucket.
Yeah.
As opposed to taking a chance on a 17, 18-year-old freshman.
Even if you don't think that kid, the 23, 24-year-old, is going to be your star player, you know that you think that he can handle, all right, he has a role, right? He might be the 10th guy, and he's not going to give me any fuss, right? Versus an 18-year-old that we don't know who he's going to be, and now we get here and he's the 10th guy for a couple games. Can he handle that, right? Like guys,
he hadn't been on the college campus. He doesn't have to handle the college life and all of those things that go with it.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that we're communicating to you guys. Hey man, get in where you fit in. Whatever level you're at, and bust your ass, because I'm telling you, there's a guy there wherever you're at that played in the SEC at some point.
Absolutely.
There's a guy there that played in the ACC. It just didn't work out. The system didn't work out perfectly, and so they had to continue to do things and move around. So if you think you're just gonna go to UALR, UCLA, I'm sorry, not UCA or ASU, and think you're just gonna step on and I'm gonna shoot 40 balls,
not happening.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Not happening. And that's a good point. You make a good point about that, because again, I don't work Division I college basketball, but I do work Division II college basketball. And what you'll see is somebody like Aiden that's at Henderson State will be playing along somebody that the year before was at Murray State. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So there's levels to it. And like you said, if his ultimate goal is to play D1, and we're not just talking about Hansberry, we're just talking about young people in general.
Yeah.
It's young people in general.
Because the mindset, because what happens is that person, if I'm the coach and I'm hearing guys say stuff like, it's almost, it's a diss. And I'm saying, oh man, I need guys that's going to respect what we're doing, respect the level, the love that we're at. So
I'll ask you to this. At what age or what level, when you were playing basketball, that you all have the aspirations that you wanted to be Division I college athletes? Was it, am I 10 years old? Am I 8 years old? Am I a sophomore in high school? When did it click that I really got a chance to be that? Or has it always been a dream?
For me, remember the day I got my first offer from UAPB. That was the time I was really like, I can really take off, and I can really get there. I can really accomplish what I want to do. My dream has always been to play in the NBA, play high level. But seeing or getting the UAPB offer, that really opened my eyes to where I can really see myself doing this.
I would say 10th grade summer
when you doing the first grade.
He was different. He was
different.
But I played basketball, football, and baseball. Yeah. So I was just always just an athlete. But I would say around starting to mature more, hitting puberty, I put football down in 8th grade, and I was when I knew it was
Who made that decision? Who made that decision?
Well,
the CB not gonna play football no more.
I stopped playing because like at Bryant, football was a big thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
We was
one or the other.
We was playing from first grade up, like the whole school, like basically, but we didn't have to go to the same school. We just, you know what I'm saying? So like 8th grade after that, I was talking to my brother because like around that time, Cam was finna graduate or whatever.
Shout out Cam.
9th grade, he was like, Coach A, most likely gonna move you up.
Yeah.
So I was like, from right there, I'm like, now I gotta get serious about like the whole basketball thing. You gotta put in the extra work and stuff like that. Like football gotta go out there, you know. And I still get questions about why I don't play football, but hey,
yeah,
it is what it is. Like
we joke all the time about this kid right here, man, because you know a lot of you guys might not know, but it seemed like everybody in 26, 25, everybody started at Flight. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I had the privilege of coaching this young man, working with this young man for a number of years when they were young, right? And so he played up on the squad, and he was always the youngest player, right? But he was always the smartest. He was always the one that could figure things out. He was always the one that you can put in situations. Matter of fact, I put the ball in your hand early. In terms like everybody wanted to score. Yeah. Jacob wanted to score. Stead wanted to score. Everybody wanted to score.
Everybody wanted to score,
right? Yeah, but Jay Sean wanted to score. We had the guys, but this guy was able to, he can take what I'm saying, he can figure out the things, get the ball where it needs to be, and still be able to get his off as well.
Right.
And so what I called him from an early age is Michael Jackson, because he was the youngest guy, but he was always the star. He was always the star, right? So that's the story behind the MJ. So I might yell out MJ or post tag something under his post and say MJ or something like that. That's the story behind that.
I'm looking at both of you guys, and it amazes me when I look at you and I look at your bodies. And I'm not saying that, pause. I'm looking at your bodies. But I'm saying you guys look to be in great physical shape. So that tells me you're in the gym, you're eating right, so forth and so on. Talk a little bit about what your nutrition routines are.
That's a great question.
And some things that you all are doing as college athletes to get to look the way you're looking. Because you look good. Pause.
He gonna double back. He gonna double down. This portion of the show is brought to you by G-Fresh Meal Prep. If you're looking for healthy meal alternatives for you or your student athlete, look them up on IG at Gfresh_meal prep, or you can call them today at 501-612-1065. G-Fresh.
Yeah, talking about now we're at Nebraska.
Now you guys look to be in really good shape, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
So Nebraska, we got this nutrition guy named Jake, and it was mandatory to eat 3 meals a day. On the weekends, so actually I'm gonna start with the week.
Mandatory to eat 3 meals.
Absolutely.
Gotta have it.
Absolutely. Some guys 4. So in the morning we have this thing called train table, and it's just like a buffet pretty much for just the athletes.
Right.
And the parents when they down there too.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's great, it's great food. It has pretty much everything, or not everything, but a lot of the healthier stuff, is steak there pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And so we got breakfast and lunch, and then they give us this. They give us an amount of money a week that we can go get food with from select different places, like Jersey Mike's is one, and places like that.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, from time to time. So places like that. So, and then and then they make us the meal we don't get in the train table. We gotta take a picture of it and send it to the app.
Right.
So Jake can see it. And the weekend is the same thing. Three meals. During the season, we're gonna have 3 meals in the train table. But now we get that amount of money every week. And so it's just a lot of healthier foods. So, after practice, we get shakes with protein and creatine and stuff like that every 2 times a day, and it's everything is just right there for you to take.
So it's a routine.
Yes, sir.
Routine of what you eat. Yeah.
We kind of got like the same thing. I know I just started eating breakfast. Like I used to never really eat breakfast until like I used to live with my dad. He used to make me eat breakfast, but we do like 3 meals. But after practice, certain people gotta have like certain things in their shake. So like peanut butter and all that stuff to gain weight.
Gain a little weight. Yeah.
And then the other just get like shake or whatever you want.
Right.
And then we kind of get like a certain amount of money on our card, like it's called our bear card, for like a month or 2. So you get there, you like Chick-fil-A and all that, whatever you want for like that month. But I would just say like what I really did was just cut off on like a lot of the fried foods and just starting like meal planning and like, you know, just start being more
like
efficient
a grown
with the
person,
food.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like get my rice, chicken, steak, or whatever I got going on, fish maybe sometimes, and just stick with that because like simple is like the most thing you can be with consistent. So
That's real.
I just try to stay simple. I ain't try to take it.
I hope you young people listening to this. These young people have taken their diets and their training serious, and you're looking the way you're looking because what you want to be is when it's time to throw that ball up in there, you want to be ready to play.
Oh yeah, and I took this from Darren Peterson too. Go in a water diet for about 3 months, bro.
Oh wow,
it changed your body.
Yeah.
Water diet.
Water diet.
No juice.
Yeah.
No Sprite. None of that. Just like water for 3 months.
Just water.
Just water.
Yeah.
You can eat what like still eat good, but water.
So listen. Newsflash: you hoopers, you shouldn't be drinking sodas.
Yeah.
Period.
Right. You shouldn't be drinking those sweet teas and those juices and all that stuff.
Like, cut off on your Gatorades for sure.
Yeah, get the light, right? Now I hadn't we didn't implement that, but it was more so, man, we not drinking sodas and stuff like that because that's empty calories.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nah, we definitely I ain't drunk a soda in so long.
Yeah. You don't miss it after a while.
Yeah, after a while if you drink one it tastes kind of it tastes too strong.
Yeah. Then you'll drink it and you like, man, I don't even want it no more. Like you can't even finish it.
You finish the whole one.
It's pointless of buying it now.
Right.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is, and this is the game part of things. You ninth grader that's watching the show. This is something you could be doing now, right? Just go ahead and get your body ready for it. Get yourself used to it. Put the Takis down.
Hey.
Put the hot Cheetos down. You know,
the worst things you can put in your body.
Yeah.
So much salt in that.
What'd you say, CB? Go ahead.
I was really never like no Takis, hot Cheetos, hot fries type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a sour cream and onion, maybe.
Maybe. Cheddar sour cream and onion.
But I'll be chilling off chips now. Like it ain't really like it ain't no point. Like you just, I mean, like you can have them for your snack when you get at home or whatever. But you'll realize like, hey.
And you gotta listen. You guys are in the. I don't know if you really hear this. You guys are in the 1%.
Yeah.
Like hear that.
Yeah.
You are in the 1%. There's so many players out there that wanted to play D1 basketball.
Yeah.
Now, and this is in me raining on D2 and lower, but 1% of the hoopers that play basketball get D1 scholarships. It might even be lower than that now. Now this whole 5-year stuff is going on. So I don't feel bad when you have to sacrifice something, right? Because you're in the 1%. You better believe there's a lot of people knocking on the door trying to get a seat, right? And eventually, if you don't take your seat serious, you don't take your body serious, if you don't take your mind serious, if you don't take your conditioning serious, they're gonna move you out of these seats, right? And so I love the fact that y'all are getting it. You can hear the maturity in your voices and saying that, this is just what it is, right? So parents, don't feel sorry for your kid. Oh, he can get a soda. That's his favorite drink. No, if you want to be at this level, if you want to do some of the stuff that they're doing, there's some sacrifices that have to be made.
You guys finishing up this summer part of, getting to campus, going through summer training, taking a class or two, so forth and so on. What are you looking forward to about a regular semester? Because things are going to change for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a regular class schedule, regular semester. and then you'll go into October. It'll be time to play some
Rock and roll.
real live basketball.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about one. What are your expectations, as well as how have you been doing? What have you been doing to prepare yourself for that?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. You know, new to this. You know, I don't know how to. I mean, like obviously getting to work in every day and preparing as of like just. I mean, I don't know how to prepare either. It's just like going day by day and just working and figuring things out as you go. You know, everybody says as it's cool now in the summer, but
It's gonna be a lot more.
it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I have an idea, but you know that could be completely different.
Have you thought about it, CB?
Nah, really. But obviously, it's just really just keep the main thing. So like,
Right.
really like, whatever you got first, keep that first. Or you got second, keep it second. So I would just say, I just got to prepare for just falling in line and just being able to have that schedule every day and have my mind made up and just be like, when I go here, I'm gonna do it to my best ability. When I go there, I'm gonna do it my best ability. Just give everything my 100% and my undefined attention, and I'll just, you know, hey, college life, it treats you. This our first time, so like. Experience it while you can, but at the same time, handle your business too. Like, do what's important. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just here to mess off, you know, because this stuff can carry on into like
real life.
Yeah, like playing B. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say I'm just
What I would suggest you do, both of you all young people, both of you got your heads on straight. One of the things that I'll say about you all, because I know you and I've seen you since you were this big, is that you come from good people. Good parents, good upbringing. You both had a village of people that have been in your lives that have helped you through to this point. So you've been raised right. You know what I'm saying? Then it's all about you going and making your parents proud, if that makes sense. But I will say this here. Find you a mentor, whomever that mentor may be, one of your teammates, so forth and so on, that's been through the fire, and kind of lean on that person. You got anybody in mind? You guys kind of leaning on anybody right now?
Yes, sir.
Talk a little bit about it.
I know I got some of my guys from the city. Like I got RJ Newton, one of the smartest people that was at Bryant in general.
There you go.
So
there you go.
My dog, you know what's up. He open though, like he wanted help, he wanted to teach. Right. So like
former teammate.
Yeah, the best thing I can do is just be like, hey.
What's up?
Yeah,
just what's up?
Tell me what's up.
Yeah. So what's up?
He give us a head up about everything. So like, I wouldn't say like he like a parent, but like he dang near is when it comes to it. He like
he's always been
be ready for this, be ready for that.
Right.
But at the same time, this how we gonna do it too.
Right.
So he was like that in high school. Like he helped me get through a lot for sure. So my dog, he know what's up.
That's what's up. What about you, Jake?
You know, speaking about the 23, 22-year-olds, the juniors, seniors, 5-year seniors, you know, that can come. That can be a bad thing for freshmen, but it's also a really good thing for freshmen just coming in and seeing what they do, asking questions. You know, their communication on the floor, talking with them after practice, seeing what they would have done in that moment.
Right.
That's really a big thing. Shout out Kale Jacobson. That's one of the guys I lean on the most for sure.
That's what's up.
You know, it's Nebraska is a lot. It's a lot, you know, and it's a lot of learning, a lot of things that need to be you need to be able to do and see in a split second, and having those guys really makes it a little easier.
Y'all mentioned something about you know, keeping the main thing. The main thing, I use terms like, man, just control what you can control.
Yeah.
Right. Some things you just cannot control. Your eyes won't be able to see them because things are going so fast. Hey man, okay, I'm guarding that person. He ain't scoring. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. It's box
That's
out.
That's my role for right now.
It's box out time. Mm-hmm. I'm getting this rebound. There you go. Right. You know, I'm getting on the floor. You know, guys think, and again, I say some of these things and I watch just some of the comments that people make about certain levels of play.
Yeah.
And then you look at it and you say, man, look, you guys, you're going to different places, different basketball, and thinking that you're going to be the same player that you were in high school there.
It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Right? They got scorers there. So they got guys that do certain things that I'm pretty sure are making the big NIL dollar. You need to get in there and figure out what your thing is, right? That's why I champion guys or parents celebrating more than just your kid scoring, right? Celebrate some of the stuff that this dude, I used to see him, I called him a Ginzu knife because, man, he was Bryant's point guard, but, man, he played the high post, right? He got in that short corner sometimes. He set guys up. And so some stat lines,
a screener.
Yeah, some stat lines look like, man, he might have had 10 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 or 9 assists or something like that, and just absolutely dominated the game. That kid that scored 25, 30 in high school, and that's all they can do is score. Well, what happens when you can't score the ball?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've seen guys.
Your role changes to you're not the scorer.
You're not a scorer. And so some guys' brains get fried because, oh my God, I can't do the thing I've been conditioned to do. When you're saying, okay, man, when you get in here, you got to figure out a way to stay on the floor, right? Are y'all seeing something like that? What area do you think you can help your team in? We know you guys can score. We know you have scored in the past.
Yeah.
But what area are you expecting to try to come in and dominate and help your team at?
Sure, I would really just say, like, I can guard. Like, I come from a school where, like, we picked up 94. Like, he did things the old school way.
Yeah.
Like, we wasn't getting back at half court and waiting for no team to run their play. Like, you're going to have to run your play from the as soon as you take it out.
Call your set soon as you take it out.
I would just say, like, my separator got to be my defense and just being able to navigate around there, because I know for sure defense can lead to so much offense, and that's the game changer. And like the more possessions my team get, and the less yours get, I like my chances, or I like our chances of winning that game because I'm giving my team more possessions than your team. And so I would say offensive rebounding too, and just like I know like shooting, like you said, like you can always become a better shooter than what you are. Like it's shooters out there in the world, but like Steph Curry, elite shooter, Clay, elite shooter. Like everybody can shoot the ball, but how good can you shoot? Like, are you shooting at a high clip? Like, I know in high school I shot 40 all 4 years. So now I'm trying to get to like 42, 43. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get to that.
I love that. I love that. Notice he didn't say I'm trying to get to 50. I'm trying to get to 57. Man, it's manageable. Like that difference between 40 and 42 and 43.
That's a big leap.
That's huge. That's huge.
That's huge. I hear you. I hear you say some good things. I hear both of you all say some good things. Let's get to the season.
Well, let's let Jacob, because he needs to communicate to where he feels like he can affect the game and get on the floor.
So, scoring. We have tons of scores. We got the number what is he? He's top 10 in Big Ten in scoring on my team. So
Price,
yeah. I would say the thing that would affect the game the most is probably rebounding and probably defense. Nebraska is a little different. We use all 5 guys to shut down a guy. Like we don't necessarily have one guy that I'm gonna shut this guy down the whole game. It's the system is gonna shut the guy down. And being able to make plays in that system and being able to rebound. I left summer workouts leading the team in rebounding.
From the guard position?
Not the whole team.
That's what I'm saying. From the guard position, you let the team rebound.
Yes, sir.
He's saying that like, that's what I do.
Pop your shit.
That's what I do. Yeah. Go ahead.
Being able to be efficient in that, being able to, understand what coach wants out of timeouts, being able to, be a spark off the bench when I first get there, being able to, when the play breaks down, go get a bucket.
Make a play. Make a play.
And that's probably where I affect the game the most, just starting out.
Y'all young people, y'all hear that? These are two of the best players to come out the state, 2026. They ain't saying, I'm going to UCA, I'm going to Nebraska to go get buckets. I'm going to pop my shit. I'm going to play defense, rebound, be a team player, and do whatever the team needs me to do. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Because again, you're going to walk into a situation to where there are going to be players that are, at this particular point in your career, that are better than you. You may feel like you're better than them. You probably may be better than them in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to understand, there's going to be somebody, a Price Sanford, Ty Robinson, that can do some things that the coach is going to allow them to do a lot more freely than they're going to allow you all.
Because they've done it before.
Because they've
proven
done it before.
Yeah.
Before they've done it before. So I love to hear that from you guys.
As a parent, Reg, and I think that this is where it really helps the kid is, do the small things.
Mm-hmm.
Championing that part, right? And look, I'm not worried about how many points you score. Right? Stay on the floor. Did you in the scrimmage? Did you in the practice?
You're on the floor.
And so what I do know with mine, and I've also with CB as well, is they got so much stuff in their bag that if you can find a way to stay on the floor, guess what's gonna happen to that flower?
Stuff gonna come out.
It's gonna open up, right? And then now, because y'all are gonna be in situations to where if you can just get on the floor and stay on the floor, the scout report is going to talk about Ty Robinson. It's going to talk about this guy. It's going to talk about that guy.
There you go.
And so now, y'all probably had never played in a long time where y'all didn't get the double team.
Yeah.
Or the defense wasn't shading to you. Right. So now guys are going to be scrambling because who is this guy? Right. And now, you got something to deal with. Right. Mm-hmm. So parents, man, give those kids the ability to grow. Right. It don't all have to come today. Right. It's going to come over time.
Right. So have you guys thought about the season? Have you had thoughts in your mind of when the coach calls my name, when the coach calls CB's name, when the coach calls Jake's name, how that feeling's gonna be when you first get out on that floor in front of however many fans, so forth and so on, and get an opportunity to get that first piece of Division I action?
Absolutely, that's never a day where I don't think about what's gonna be like a PBA and how the crowd is gonna look. How
for the people that don't know, tell them what PBA is.
PBA is Pinnacle Bank Arena. That's our home arena. That's where we play at Nebraska.
Okay.
They average 15,000.
Yeah.
Average 15,000.
Yeah.
On a bad night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, and it's a different environment. Even in March Madness, even in the first game against Troy, like they packed it out. Like, I feel like we have some of the best fans, if not the best fans in the world, and it's a different feeling. Just thinking about what that's gonna feel like, and being able to strive in that environment.
What about you, CB?
Shoot, I tell Coach every day I'm excited for the season. Like, it ain't a day where like
Michael Jackson.
It ain't a day where, cause I think when I practice, like I see what I can get to in the game. Like that's how they guard, or like if big man didn't drop or whatever, I see what I'm getting to early.
Right.
Like so, I'm talking to Coach. I'm like, I can't wait to play.
Yeah. They gonna play me like that?
Yeah, I can't wait. He excited for me too. And when you got your coach as your best believer, you don't got no limit for real unless you put your limit to yourself. So, I'm just excited because we got fans. We got more fans. They did excellent last year.
They did good. Yeah.
So the fan base getting crazier. They expecting some crazy this year.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited.
Man, UCA cracking. Don't get it twisted. UCA cracking, right?
Excited.
Here's a question I got for y'all, and this is one of those ones, man. I know you love your coach, Coach A, Coach Harrison over at Parkview, and this is the opportunity for you to give some love to another program or another coach, somebody that you see. If you had to do it all over again, well, if you had to, and your guy, of course, you'd pick your guy first. Everybody knows that. You pick Coach A, you pick Coach Harrison. But if you had to pick another coach out here in this area, Ben Bryan, Little Rock area, where would you say, man, look, man, I can see myself playing for that coach. I love his system. I would be playing with this player, these guys that would look like this.
I would say, first off, I love Coach Jay. You know, he's a great coach. I also gotta give love to Coach Monty Patel. Really
Shout
great
out Coach Monty.
He was at Eastham last year. He's at North Little Rock this year. But I could definitely see myself playing with him. He was one of the top 3 that I was thinking about playing when coming back to Arkansas. But you know, I think if I was playing at Parkview and I came back home, probably either Coach Jay or Coach Monty.
Good stuff. Man, what would that have looked like, CB?
Hey, that's crazy.
Would that would have worked?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, killing on our team.
Yeah.
I would say, cause I
Yeah, we know.
Hold up, I had to edit that. Wait a minute. Hold up, Coach Jay, I got you, Coach. My bad. Hey,
he knows though. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, hey. Oh man, we gotta cut that.
Hey, but if I didn't, I would say I would went to Parkview easily. Like it would either been Parkview or Central.
Yeah.
Like that was just where I was at. But all love to Coach Harrison for sure.
Yeah.
And like, it was just a thing where I grew up and where we always lived.
Yeah.
Like my mom went to McClellan and stuff like that. So it's just always been a culture thing, you know, but I don't know how I feel to be part of like Parkview and see how hard they go for, you know, they go hard, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool to see that because like you don't see that nowadays.
That's
like,
right.
You know, so
That's right.
that's a blessed fan base to have for a high school because like you get that confidence, win or lose, like they going hard for you the next day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
real.
saying? So we had to build that at Brown for the basketball. They go hard for the football.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I had to build a program.
Yeah, so
I had to build a program.
love Brown to death, but for sure like Parkview and Central for sure. Like that's just what I grew up around.
Yeah. That's the culture. That's tradition. Yeah.
2 champions.
Yeah.
2 champions.
Yeah. And again, because you know these young men, you know, with my friends, we have these conversations all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll cross pollinate. Hey man, dang, what if he did this? What if he did that?
They played together.
Yeah. You know, these guys would fit blank. But to hear them, because I know they have these conversations too, right? And so to hear them explain that out, man, it's absolutely beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So,
Talk a little bit about just like CB. You played in 3 championship games in a row. Jake, you played in the championship this past year. You both come out victors. Talk a little bit about how it feels or how it felt. 1, raising the trophy, and 2, doing something that hadn't been done in a while. Especially for you all. Y'all back-to-back champions. 3 in a row championship game. You brought Parkview back from 4 wins. Talk a little bit about how that felt.
I would just really say like it's a great feeling for sure. Just putting on for Saline County and just Bryan basketball as a whole, you know, we just showed the city and like other states and nationwide like Arkansas can hoop too. Like this ain't the only thing, like football ain't the only thing we can do or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That was top 80 in the nation.
Yeah, we was like what 60, 71st or something like that. So I just think, you know, going three years in a row, just losing to Central the first year, you like
that was that Honor Boateng team.
Yeah, you like hey, like now you know you can get there.
Yeah.
So the next year you like you know what it takes to get there. So you come back to the season, you see what you got, see what you're working with. Now you crazy about it.
Yeah.
So when you get to the game, that next year you like this what we got to do. And so like you got them talks in the middle of the game where like coach asking, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this what we got to do. Like coach can't save us. Coach ain't hooping. The only thing he can do is draw it up for us. Like at some point you got to hoop. Like a system can't save you from what they doing. You know, I played Isaiah Silly my second time going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just, it's kind of a blessing too, you know, and it ain't luck. Like
ain't none of this luck.
Like my last year, like senior year, we ain't had the best team in the state or best team in the conference. Like I'm telling these guys, I'm like, hey, I know what it take. Like, regardless of if I score 20 this game and I don't score 20 this game, I know what I'm gonna give y'all.
Yeah.
So it's about what y'all gonna do for the team. So I'm telling little bros like Tiso, I'm telling KD, I'm constantly keeping their confidence up.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of,
That's good.
I'm telling Tiso, I'm like, hey, it's not coach, it's you. You your own mental block. Coach want it all for you.
He
Like,
want it.
He want it all for you.
Everybody want to win.
You think he a bad coach? He not at all. You just so blind by it. You just so deep in the shell. Like, shoot what you shoot. Like, we
That's
see you
good
work
stuff.
on it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good
Like,
You know
keep
you can
KD
do it.
in the loop. We know KD can hoop. Shoulder messed him up, but I'm saying, hey, shoot the ball. Like, I don't care if you miss however many you miss. But what hurt us is me and RJ driving and you on the three. Like, you gotta shoot it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make or miss. Yeah, make or miss. You gotta shoot it. Because if you don't shoot it, now he's not gonna shoot at all.
Yeah.
Now we can pack it in, and now it becomes more of an issue.
I just think installing confidence in these younger guys is key to a lot of things,
That's big
because
time.
you know you don't know what they're going through, like with basketball or outside of basketball. You know, mental could be messed up, and they come to practice, you got coach on them hard, and then you know what I'm saying. So I just try to be like the bigger brother. You know what I'm saying? Just be there for them when times was like, hey, we low right now. Like, I'm gonna stay high, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing more that I want this for y'all. Like, and the thing that Coach A told us, like my sophomore year when I had Kellen, RJ, in my junior year, he was like, if y'all not gonna do it for me, as in Coach A, do it for the seniors.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what I told them. I'm like, if y'all ain't gonna do it for Coach A, at least do it for me and RJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can only do so much.
Yeah.
But you see, we can get stuff done, though.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful,
Jay,
man.
what about you,
y'all,
bro?
really quick. Y'all hear why it's so easy to be so high on this kid, man.
Absolutely.
God dang.
Absolutely.
Bro.
Yeah. You know, me, I wasn't necessarily like the talking leader. I was more of a lead by example type of guy. I was, you know, I always saw in my mind is like, I mean, if you put your mind to it, like we used to do 2 miles for conditioning in the summer, and it would be like, I would be confused by guys that like, obviously there's different levels of shape people are in, but like it's a mental thing that, you know, you gotta be, it's a mental, you gotta have to do certain things and be successful in life.
Yeah.
And, you know, getting everybody on that same track of like this, like, you don't care if you don't want to do it. Like, the championship game was hard.
Yeah.
Like, and leading up to it, it was hard. It wasn't something that like you can't breeze through that. Like, even in the tournament, like we won every game by a lot, most games by a lot, but still, like it was, we had that standard that we were gonna do that, and that wasn't an easy task. And getting to that championship game and win that in overtime, that was just like one of the best feelings I've ever had.
Right.
Just seeing all the work and all the days we had to be in the gym and all the days getting yelled at and the conditioning we did, all the 22s and 33s we did and the 11s, like all and the all of that, it worked.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, I'll say this here about both of you all.
Yeah.
You may not have put this together. Jay, I know you put it together because we've talked about it. Both of you guys in the championship game didn't have your best games.
That's true.
But you were both great team players. You made several passes to Mason for Mason to knock down big shots. You weren't 100% healthy. You had hurt your ankle the game before. You weren't the 100% healthy. You were in foul trouble. But you all did things as great teammates, as great leaders, to lead your guys, your teams to championships. And that says something about you all as players. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, just people that watch the game, people that just talk shit about basketball, don't know about basketball, don't know the inner workings of things, don't know the hard work that you all have put forth in practice and that sort of thing, and the type of camaraderie you guys had in games. Kobe Bell hit some big shots where you kicked it to him.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Those particular things. Those were the type winning plays that you guys probably made that you didn't even realize you were making during the game.
Well, I think that, in my opinion, I think they did. These are those players that, hey man, what do you do when your shot's not falling?
Yeah.
What else can you do? How else can you affect the game?
Yeah.
Right? And so I think that's what these two are. Is just, man,
Absolutely.
they're able to just do multiple things.
Right.
Yeah, not healthy,
Right.
not shooting the ball well. Hey man, let's figure the thing out, right? Because like you said, CB, man, I'm low right now. Man, I need you to help pick me up, right? And so, answer this question for me. Who, y'all played against some players. Who is the best player that you've played with or against in high school?
I know my answer. Know yours?
I don't know. People. We both played some people. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm talking about just this year or in general?
In general,
Just in
the
general.
best player that you've played against that you're like, man, damn, he got it.
I got a feeling I know who you gonna say.
What do you think? What you thinking?
I think you gonna say DP.
Yeah, I would say he's definitely
DP Darren Peterson.
Sarah Peterson. He's definitely one of the guys. He's definitely like. But I would say Mikael Brown
Okay.
Jr.
That would be my second one, yeah.
Yeah, just being at practice with him every day and seeing the work he puts in, seeing the reads he does, like being a point guard, it was crazy. You know,
What do you
it's
mean
a
by
different level.
reads? What do you mean by that?
He's like, first of all, you know, playing king of the court, playing 1-on-1, like you can't guard him at all. You gotta hope he
Just
misses.
can't guard him.
No. You just gotta hope he misses. But then on the other side of things, he, like, it was stuff that it doesn't make sense. Like coming off ball screens or, like, go look at the film. Like it's reads that just I don't get. I mean, I'm trying to get there as myself.
I'm amazed sometimes when he knows exactly when to spin. It's like he pushes a button.
Yeah.
He gets you to a certain spot, and then before you know it, he's spinning and he's at the basket.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, and also too, reads, in my opinion, in terms of reads, is all right. We all can see the game at a surface level. Now, can you see it in another dimension? Can you see it in 3D? Can you see? Because some guys, if a guy's in front of you, they try to make the pass over the top, and they'll even jump to make the pass over the top. But there's different angles that you can deliver the basketball. And so what I hear when you say reads is, all right, this is option A, this is option B, this is option C, D, and maybe even E in one play, and being able to have all those in your brain and then make the right decision within that, right? Something like that.
Absolutely.
So Mikael Brown Jr.
I would say Nick. Like when he was
Smith
in the
Jr.
city. I mean, I've been
Shout out Nick Smith Jr.
Shout out Nick Smith Jr.
We've been in the gym a lot, and it's just like certain things. It's just like his pace and his tempo about things, and even just like when we chill sometimes, like he go and be like, I feel like I can tap into my SGA bag, and I tell him, I'm like, you could for real, but like the only difference is like your pace with things. Like his moves so quick, and like it's like I guarded him like a lot this summer, and it's just so hard. Like he can bump, but like you can bump him, but he bumping you. But at the same time, it's like he bumping you and like to avoid you from bumping. I don't know. It's just kind of hard. Like
Let's
he
go,
just get to
go
a
back
spot.
to what he was saying about reads.
Yeah,
he's
like,
reading
crazy.
what you're gonna do before you even do it, in order to do what he wants to do.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like he get what he want every time, and just to see it from like most people don't know. Like on the internet, they be like, "Hey, this dude, this and that," like, cause he don't play. But hey,
He's a pro.
NBA player. He crazy. Like just to see it, like he get to his stuff so effortlessly, and like he got so many moves, and it's just so efficient. I'm just thankful to have him like as one of my mentors for the summer, and one of my friends for life. And he just showed me a lot this summer, and like it's just blessing like how he just do stuff. It's crazy.
You mentioned that whole thing about not playing, right? And the way people see it. Let me tell you something. Everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
And who gives a damn about what these cats that ain't never played,
Ain't got a clue.
These uncles, these whoever's that think they know it and feel like they can, he ain't this or he ain't that. Man, look, some of the things like when you go to the a situation like where Nick was drafted,
Yeah.
and they had 8 guards
Yeah.
that looked like him.
And half
Right.
of them ain't even there no more.
Yeah, right. And so
So
now you sometimes you're lucky by the situation that
That's
you're
right.
put in, or sometimes you're unlucky by the
Unlucky
situation
by
that
the
you're put in.
situation you put
And
in.
so, man, with Nick, man, just piggybacking off of that, man. Big love to Nick Senior,
Yeah.
Pops, man. We've talked several times, man. Please know that we praying for y'all, man. Y'all
Yeah.
figure it out. We know y'all gonna do
Y'all
it. We
gonna
know
figure
y'all
it
gonna
out.
figure it out, man. So yeah, big love from this side. Big
You
love.
had 2? You said 2 people?
I said kill.
He said
Yeah.
Mikael Brown. I thought it was gonna be DP because he did play against DP at DMI, but he said, I mean, like I said, you going up against Mikael Brown every day in practice. You see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be special. It's got to be
Absolutely.
special.
So as we're coming to a close here, I want to ask a question of you guys, and I want you to think about it, and I want you to give me your best possible answer. It's you guys are freshmen now in college. Just yesterday, y'all were 9th graders.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a chance, if you could whisper in that 9th grader's ear, if you could have dinner with that 9th grader, what would you tell him? What advice would you give him in terms of what's about to happen and how to handle it?
Good question.
I would just say like one thing my dad really tried to I would say trust Pops a lot more, because there was plenty of times where I could have played in Texas. I could have went to high school in Texas and stayed in Texas, but it was just I was so comfortable with just being here. And I would just say it's okay with being uncomfortable because it gets you a long way, and it gets you to so many different things and tap into so many different doors that you really don't know about. But I was just a kid, so it was kind of hard to
Yeah.
for change, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of hard for me to just go up there and be like, hey, I don't know these people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So change for me was kind of difficult. So I would just say, don't be afraid of change. Change is good.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy because out of all the people in the world, I would think you'd be the last person that would be concerned about going to a place and making friends and being a magnet, having gravity,
Yeah.
and people pulling towards you, man. But I would never think that, man. I would never think that. But nah, man, that's big time. Thanks, CB. That's big. That's big.
I would just say, man, don't take things so serious. It's a lot of. It's in 9th grade, you think you just come into high school, you thinking everything is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, just so everything is so important, and that comes with girls, all that type of stuff, the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Be don't take stuff so serious.
Yeah.
It's so many things that you can put your focus into, and I would just say put your focus into the game, basketball. They're the confidence that obviously my dad would tell you in 9th grade, well really through 11th grade and 10th grade down and stuff like that, I struggled with confidence, my shot wasn't falling or something like that.
Yeah.
I would just tell myself calm down,
Mm-hmm.
it's so many 9th grade where we had this term me and my dad, this is house money.
Get it and go.
Yeah, this is house money. You playing with house money right now.
Yeah.
It's nothing's on the table. It's just a game.
Yeah,
You feel me?
it's a game.
It's just basketball. It's a kid's game.
It's a kid's game.
And
There you go.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
So playing with that mindset of it's supposed to be fun and just dominating with that mindset makes it so much easier. That's what I would say.
That's beautiful. Thanks, man. I appreciate that because I know a lot of people think that I'm just rah 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 rah. But no, I appreciate that.
I love to hear the fact that you say, because we talk about it all the time. It's a game.
Yeah.
It's a game. It's not life or death. It's a game. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? Even though you might rock 'em, sock 'em with somebody that's a tough opponent, so forth and so on, when it's all said and done, when the zeros on the clock, it's just a game.
Yeah.
You get a chance to play tomorrow, or the next day, or 2 days later, so forth and so on.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, you know, what I would communicate, first off, man, like with all my boys, and CB will tell you this, man, when I see you, it's I love you.
Yeah.
It's been that out for forever, right?
Yeah.
Regardless if you was playing on my squad or not, whether me and Dad, and shout out to Sid, much love, big dog, much love. I mean, whether we saw eye to eye, whatever the case may be, it was always big love for this kid here. And so, man, look, whether you make 12 shots or you miss 12 shots, when you leave this game, you got a family that love you.
Yeah.
Right? You got food to eat. You got a place to go stay. It ain't like the lights gonna be cut off.
Yeah.
Right, man? We just hooping.
Yeah.
You just hooping. We playing, and so finding the edge to compete and man, like we talk about all the time about pressure. Ain't no pressure playing basketball.
Yeah.
Pressure is when you gotta pay
Light
bills.
bill due.
Yeah. When they knocked on your door saying, hey, if you ain't paid by this day, y'all got to get up out of here, right? And so that's pressure. Out here, it's just basketball. It's entertainment, right? Y'all are entertaining people, right? And so if you can keep that the thing of, man, we hooping. Now take that serious because it can take you a long way in life, right? So, but yeah.
Last thing I would say, again, like I say, two fine gentlemen here. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Hey, yo, man. You got to find some different terminologies, man. And then my kid's so crazy because he looked dead at me. He looked dead at me.
Well, I'm going to say this here.
Hey, yo, man.
Two young men that have been raised properly by their parents.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. See how easy that is? Yeah. You got
They
nice
have been
body.
raised properly.
What we doing?
Two young men that have been raised properly by their parents that have, got some skin in the game. When I say skin in the game, have been doing it since they were pups.
Yeah.
And just continue to do it. It is just, it's exciting for me to see you guys' maturation, to see how mature you are, to be 17, 18, 19-year-old young men getting an opportunity to do something that you dreamed about when you were younger, and you get an opportunity to do it at the highest level. So I am looking forward to getting an opportunity to see you guys play, see you guys hopefully reach your ultimate goal, whatever that goal may be. Yeah. And I just appreciate you just being able to come on the JayNReg podcast and share some of your light on us.
Anything y'all want to drop us before we get out of here?
Nah, man, just thank y'all for having us. I've been looking forward to being on this podcast. I see on the clock it say like an hour or something. It didn't even feel like an hour. It felt like
we just get to chopping it up, man. We just get to
have a
going.
good time.
it didn't feel like no hour. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But nah, thank y'all again. It's been a great time being on the podcast.
For sure.
Yeah. CB, you got anything?
Nah. But I do got 430 tatted on me.
So what is that? What does that mean?
You know what that means.
Man, he got his toes out.
Oh my
And
God.
Man, what? Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
man, he got flight on his.
Whoa.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Man, that's huge, man.
Yeah.
CB, I need a picture of that, man. Oh, hey, man, I ain't crying. You know me, I ain't crying in a second, bro. I ain't crying, man. That's fly, man. That's fly. Hey, man, we got to get out before I start crying. Thank y'all. This is, me and Reg, if y'all don't know why we started this, it was because of love.
Yeah.
And then now as we are growing and maturing in this thing, man, we want to give y'all different ways to look at it. Some people have put these two kids against each other.
Right.
Don't like this. Man, it's so much love here. It's so much love here.
That's right.
And I think that we got more of that to come.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you young men go and hoop. Not just these two, but the Anthony Hesters and the excuse me, the Aiden Hansberrys, the Clay Blairs.
Yeah.
All of those young men, and it's several. Jay Williams, Motor East End, one of my guy, Jason. It's so many guys that you've seen grow up. Kobe Bell, I'll just get the name of people, but you see them come and now they're taking steps and becoming young men. And so hopefully, because I have some guys in my life that my big homies or my coaches or my whoever's that I have a mental thought of who they are.
Yeah.
Right. And I may not have talked to them in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Right. But I know who they are. And somebody says their name. Hopefully, I'm your dad, so it is what it is. But man, hopefully we've gotten a chance to touch some lives and inspire some young men.
Absolutely.
And then also, my thing is, man, go on to be great dads.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
We need more great dads. And so I see two great young men that are going to be great husbands,
Great dads.
great dads.
Absolutely.
Right? And a long time. Stay the main character now. Be the main character. Like, we talk about it all the time. Be the main character.
Yeah.
All that matters right now is your movie. We ain't doing no co-stars or nothing. But man, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching JayNReg. Man, y'all like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, and start sharing our stuff too, man.
Yeah. Show some love.
Yeah.
Show
All right.
some love.
Peace.
Peace.
Jeez.
That was mandatory though.
That's crazy.
Keep going, CB.
Like that one, like I knew what jersey I was putting on there for sure.
Man, CB, man.